The Dallas Cowboys stadium lights cast their familiar glow as Jazzy Williams adjusted her uniform one final time. At 24, she'd perfected the art of professional distance during her second season as a Cowboys cheerleader. The NFL's strict non-fraternization policy between players and cheerleaders wasn't just a rule, it was her armor against complications that could derail her carefully planned future. Across the field, Terry Davis ran through his post-practice drills with relentless determination. The 26-year-old rookie wide receiver carried the weight of proving his draft position, every catch a statement that he belonged in this league. Romance was a luxury he couldn't afford, not when his entire career hung in the balance of each game. Jazzy and Terry's worlds collided at the annual team charity event, where fate paired them for the Cowboys Community Youth Program. Every Tuesday during the off-season, they found themselves teaching football basics and dance moves to eager children at local Dallas schools. What began as polite professionalism slowly transformed into something neither had anticipated. Working with the kids revealed layers hidden beneath their game day personas. Jazzy's business degree and detailed plans to open her own dance studio showcased an ambition that extended far beyond the sidelines. Terry's patient work with struggling readers unveiled his own battle with dyslexia and his foundation supporting children with learning disabilities. These glimpses into their true selves created an intimacy more dangerous than any physical attraction. The careful boundaries they'd maintained crumbled when Terry suffered a devastating ruptured Achilles during spring training. Against every protocol she'd sworn to uphold, Jazzy found herself at his hospital bedside, carrying soul food from the small restaurant he'd mentioned missing from his hometown 45 minutes outside Dallas. The vulnerability in his eyes when she walked through that hospital door spoke louder than any words they'd never allowed themselves to say. Their secret relationship bloomed in stolen moments between his rehabilitation sessions and her off-season training. Quiet dinners at hole-in-the-wall restaurants where no teammates would venture. Long drives through Texas backroads where they could simply be Jazzy and Terry, not the cheerleader and the player bound by league regulations. But reality has a way of intruding on fairy tales. With the new season approaching and both their contracts up for renewal, the weight of their secret grew heavier than either had imagined. Terry's injury had put his roster spot in jeopardy, while Jazzy faced the competitive reality that cheerleading careers were measured in seasons, not decades. The choice in front of them crystallized with brutal clarity: reveal their relationship and risk everything they'd worked for, or protect their careers by walking away from what had become far more than an off-season connection. Their love had grown in shadows, but could it survive in the harsh light of public scrutiny and potential career suicide? In a decision that spoke to their shared understanding of sacrifice and ambition, they chose to protect what they'd built separately before they could build something together. Their careers and dreams would come first. They would continue hiding their relationship, maintaining their professional facades until both secured the long-term contract extensions that would provide the stability to make their next choice freely. As the new season dawned, they returned to their roles as distant professionals, their secret love tucked away like a precious treasure. The stadium lights that had once kept them apart now illuminated a different kind of game, one where the ultimate prize wasn't just a championship, but the chance to choose love without sacrificing everything they'd worked to achieve. Their story became one of patience, of love strong enough to wait for the right moment to emerge from the shadows. In a world that demanded they choose between their hearts and their dreams, Jazzy and Terry found a third option: building the foundation strong enough to support both.